Hey guys, Nina here, welcoming you to another reading from the Ladies of Horror Picture Prompt Monthly Challenge, hosted by Elaine Pascale on her channel, The Godmother of Horror. If you'd like to read along or read previously published pieces, please visit spreadingthewritersword.com or ladiesofhorror.com. In the meanwhile, enjoy the reading.
The Black Queen of Briar End by Kathleen McCluskey. Wonderland had two horizons. At the eastern edge, where the sun burned itself into exhaustion, the Red Queen kept her garden in hysterical bloom. Roses split open too wide. Tulips arched like throats about to scream. The air was thick with honey and applause, and nothing was permitted to wilt. Even the hedgehog trembled in bright, obedient terror. At the western edge, where the light thinned into violet and the trees grew thorns instead of leaves, the Black Queen held her court. Her castle was grown, not built. Spires of briar twisted upward like ribs. The moat was a mirror of ink. No one painted her roses. They bled naturally. The Red Queen ruled what was seen in Wonderland. Her sister ruled what was avoided. Travelers who wandered too far from the croquet court found the laughter fading behind them. The path narrowed. The chessboard stones cracked and gave way to damp soil. There were bones there, small delicate things picked clean and polished by careful teeth. The Jabberwocky slept at the Black Queen's gates. Its vast body coiled around thorned pillars like a living drawbridge. Its eyes rolled under translucent lids, dreaming of necks and soft armor. When it breathed, the trees leaned away. He belonged to her. All the creatures that slithered out of nightmares belonged to her. Bandersnatches with wet fur and backward knees. Things that grinned too wide and hummed before they fed. The Red Queen and her heart generals called them monsters. The Black Queen called them subjects. Once each year, when the roses are at their most vibrant, the sisters meet at the center of Wonderland, where the light failed to choose a side. The ground there was part ash and part grass. "You let your subjects stray," the Red Queen said. Her silk skirts snapped like banners in a relentless wind. 3 children missing from the tea fields. "They crossed into my realm," said the Black Queen. Her voice was as calm as the falling ash. Her gown moved like slow smoke, stitched with the shimmer of beetle wings. A crown of black and gold sat upon her head, delicate skulls woven into its arches so finely they looked like lace. "You should fence your borders." "You could send them back." "Sometimes I do." The Red Queen smiled, sharp and wide. "In pieces." The Black Queen regarded her sister with a quiet patience that had always unsettled the court at Briar End. The Red Queen burned with color and temper. She seemed carved from something colder, like the deep roots of the forest that bordered the land. "You mistake hunger for cruelty," she finally said. Behind her, the Jabberwocky stirred. The creature's enormous body shifted against the briar towers, scales grinding together with a deep, rasping sound. One vast eyelid opened, gold and ancient, focused on the Red Queen. There was neither loyalty nor malice. Thorn barnacles snapped softly beneath its weight as it uncoiled another length of its body. The air filled with the sound of restless wings that were deciding to stretch. For the first time, the Red Queen's smile faltered. At that same moment, the soldiers along the Black Queen's walls moved. They did not shuffle or look to one another for direction. The change came all at once, like a single thought passing through 100 minds. Gray banners stitched with black spades and clubs snapped in the wind as the ranks straightened. Every helmet turned toward the border. Across the field of endless daylight lay the Red Queen's heart army. She watched the formation gather itself with mechanical precision. "You bring your pet to frighten me?" "They wake when the balance tilts. They always have." The Jabberwocky, now fully awake, centered its eyes on the far sun-filled horizon. The Red Queen laughed, high and brittle. "You wouldn't dare." The Black Queen regarded her, the wind moving slowly between the folds of her gown while her banners stirred above the quiet ranks behind her. Then she stepped forward, crossing the unseen line between their domains. The grass beneath her boot instantly withered and turned to ash. It did not burn or smoke. The life in it simply ended, the green collapsing into a soft gray powder that lifted and floated in the breeze. Behind her, the Jabberwocky rose higher, stretching its great span of wings, while along the walls the soldiers lowered their weapons in unison. "You forget yourself, sister," the Red Queen said. The Black Queen's voice remained calm. "You have had your endless afternoon," she said softly, "but every garden must know the evening." And she took another step.